Hey everyone, Logan here. Today I'm bringing to the MCY channel one of my favorite free games that's available on PS4, PC, Xbox One, and on Nintendo Switch, which is called Smite. This game is rated T for teen, or another way of saying it, for those ages 12 and older. This is a third-person multiplayer online battle arena game, or MOBA, similar to League of Legends or Mobile Legends, where you go into teams of up to 5, and you fight the enemy team in order to destroy this guy here, known as a Titan. In Smite, there are 6 different game modes to play. The first one being the staple for all MOBA, being Conquest. This game mode has 3 lanes and 2 jungles, and is home to the Fire Giant and the Gold Fury, which are 2 powerful jungle monsters that are worth the effort of getting because of how much of a bonus they give. Gold Fury, as its name implies, gives you gold, but also experience points. The Fire Giant gives a lot force boost, giving similar to that of the Gold Fury with gold and experience, but also giving you health and mana regen, as well as giving you bonus damage to enemies and a flat % bonus damage to turrets and phoenixes. The second game mode in Smite is Assault. In this game mode you have no choice for the god you play because it's all randomized, except for one reroll of the characters. The reroll is also random. It is a single lane 5v5 with a tiny little loop in the middle where there is a health orb. There are health orbs placed in spots around the map, and they give you a flat heal as well as flat amount of mana, and they have also a heal over time and mana regen over time. Assault is good for trying different gods and just having fun in group fights constantly. The third game in Arena, the no strategy game mode, is Arena, where there is no lanes, 5v5, just one wide open area with walls for separating camps and some pillars to hide behind. The way to win this game mode is not to destroy a Titan, because there is no Titan, but to kill creep lane and kill enemy gods to get tickets removed. You start off with 500 tickets, and the first team who hits 0 tickets loses the match. There are special creeps that spawn called Minotaurs. When your team gets 10 kills, these Minotaurs spawn and are worth 15 tickets, so make sure to eliminate them before they can get to your portal. The fourth game mode is Clash. In this 5v5 2-lane and 3 small jungle game mode, you clash against enemy gods because the size of the map is narrow, leading to easy lane switches for mobbing lanes. The jungles are also very small and allows for fighting between groups for camps like the red buff and this big guy that resides in this game, who is the danger noodle Apophis. He spawns after 15 minutes of playing the game and gives a big buff to health regen, mana regen, and damage to other enemy gods, with a % tick damage when using abilities. There are other danger noodles in the game, such as the magic danger noodle, the hunter danger noodle, and the tank danger noodle, but those danger noodles are playable. The fifth game mode is Siege. Similar to Clash, but a bigger jungle, this 4v4 game mode is home to this big guy here, called the Siege Juggernaut, which can be received by either killing a certain amount of creep or fighting the Juggernaut in the jungle. This beast of a creature can do a lot of damage and is tanky, and you can teleport to the Siege Juggernaut through the portal in front of your spawn. This creature can change the tide drastically in this game mode. The sixth and last game mode is Joust. In this 3v3 game mode, you have one single lane and 2 sign jungles where the big ol' monster, the Demon King, lives. This creature is very valuable in the game mode, but is very tanky. When a team or individual bring that guy down, they get a buff similar to that to the Fire Giant, but instead of getting bonus damage, it disables a tower or phoenix for a certain period of time, allowing team members to dive under tower without being shot at by the tower, and can change the tide, especially if the enemy team is sitting under tower most of the game. There are 108 gods to choose from, all coming from different pantheons such as Greek, Celtic, Chinese, Japanese, Norse, and several other pantheons. Each different god fits in their own class, ranging from 6 different classes. The Guardian is the first class I will talk about, where you're the magical tank. Main goals of these characters is to help by keeping enemies off your weaker teammates such as the hunters and mages, or to engage the fight as a sponge for damage. Certain tanks have higher damage than others for better engage, and other tanks are weak but super tanky and with mass amounts of disruption. One of my favorite tanks is a disruptor known as Kefri, the god of the rising dawn, for the Egyptian pantheon, who does little to no damage but can grab, root, debuff, and even save an ally from dying by reviving them with his ult on people when they are about to die. Warrior is the second class I'll be talking about. The warrior class is good for burst damage engage or for sticking onto someone and chasing them down. For that kind of playstyle, my favorite character for warrior class is Amaterasu, the goddess of the rising sun and daughter to Izanagi and Izanami. Izanami is also a hunter in this game. And now we get to the squishy or less tanky side of Smite, where we have the mages. Mages are the magical damage of the group, where they can output a lot of damage, some doing artillery fight style, while others doing burst all at once, such as Zeus, whose kit can almost one combo someone as seen here. Some people have this god ranked 10 or higher, which means they've had played this character a minimum of 220 times with all the boosters applied, at every game being 30 minutes and winning every match. My favorite mage to play is Nuwa, the mother goddess of the Chinese pantheon. She does good burst damage and has a global ult that hits all enemies. Assassin class is the next on the list, where they go for physical close range burst damage, or follow you to the end of the earth builds where movement speed and attack speed are huge, such as Arachne, who is in this video as a chibi spider. My favorite assassin is Daji, the nine-tailed fox who can get to people by teleporting on them and doing strong burst damage. The next class is support, those that give buffs to allies or debuff enemies. My favorite support character is my battle mage Hel, who heals allies, can do damage, slows enemies, and makes enemies more vulnerable to magic damage. Although I play her differently in that she is closer to a tank, not as squishy as usual. The last class, and where my favorite god of all, 108 is the Hunter class. In this class, they are long-range physical that can do burst damage or damage based on their auto attacks. The first character in this game you will play is a hunter, mostly because you need to play the tutorials, and that is Neith, the Weaver of Fate, who is a basic hunter who has almost anything you would need in a kit. Roots, stuns, escapes that also do damage, wide area lifesteal where if you hit creeps or gods you get healed, and the ult that stuns also can travel any distance as long as she has vision on the enemy. She does not have to be the one to make it visible. She is a character who could use a nerf or two. My favorite hunter in this game is Skadi, the goddess of winter from the Norse pantheon and who has control over Calder the wolf, and her kit revolves around Calder. She's also in this video. The last thing I want to bring up is one of the things that is smaller but is unique to Smite, which are the Phoenixes. Unlike Mobile Legends or League of Legends, Smite has Phoenixes, which are towers that can attack, but when they are taken down, they do not permanently stay down. Before, after a period of time, come back with a lower health bar that slowly regens until full, making it so that a team can come back from losing early and giving them some time for late game, because one of the Phoenixes need to be down in order to take the Titan. And since the Phoenixes can respawn, this leaves less opportunity for diving the Titan for the final kill. But it does not mean you just have to wait till it respawns. The creep gets stronger from a Phoenix being down and have more health, and they have a fiery aura around them, giving them the name of Fire Creep. So while yes, your Phoenix can respawn, it is also much harder to fight since the enemy creep are stronger than your creep, and letting Fire Creep do as they please can lose you the game, since they can take the Titan on by themselves if left alone. I hope you all enjoyed this video and that has piqued your interest in the game. If you have more questions, you can check the Smite wiki site at smite.gamepedia.com/smite_wiki. Just remember, if you do start playing the game, don't auto-lock, be nice and call your rolls, and always remember gamers' courtesy. This is Logan, logging out. Bye for now.